I landed up with product to lead the new business development function. And I think couple of 2.5 years I was in that role. And then there was an opportunity to lead the South Africa business for product. And South Africa business has been there for some time with product, and the existing business was staying flat for a long time, and they wanted to bring in some new change and try to see if there is a growth possible there. So I moved to South Africa. Like I traveled quite a lot then, like because of some visa issues and my own personal situation. But we tried to work out something like, okay, I'll be there for every alternate month or 2 months, something like that. So almost for 1.5 years or 18, 19 months, I used to be shuttling between Chennai and Johannesburg. So again, it was a very good exposure because one of the first, probably the international exposure, sales exposure for me. And it's a very different market compared to the usual, very familiar US or the European markets. It's a little different market there. But yeah, I think they had a very good ecosystem of 4-5 top telecom companies to whom we could sell. We were already selling to one large telecom account there. So my charter was to grow that as well as to penetrate into newer accounts. So that was a stint that gave a lot of base for the next set of growth for me, because the geography was new, not much of business development knowledge within the ecosystem. I mean, how to crack the South African market and how to penetrate the newer accounts. Not done much at that point of time. So yeah, a lot of trial and error has to happen that point of time. And the company was also not very familiar, or not a big brand like the large players. And individually also you are learning. So it all forced me to try something unconventional, right? Like you cannot go like in India, knock at the door and go in. So it's a very security sensitive city also, because there are guns, and I mean, you go to a mall, there will be a place to keep the guns actually, along with the parking lot, so which we don't see in India. So it's a very different country and culture, even from a business angle. So one has to be nuanced from the people's standpoint also, like account mapping and other things. But yeah, this forced me to take LinkedIn a little more seriously at that point, and to reach out to audience or my target customers through LinkedIn. I also try to build brand authority at that point of time, thought leadership, content, writing, things like that has been quite, actually I had not taken up for a long time. Now, because the situation was so much that there is no other way to reach the audience, but this is the only option that I was thinking, okay, this is the better way to reach them. So I started writing about like common challenges faced by CIOs, CTOs of telecom companies, and how that can be solved, as well as reaching out to them on LinkedIn and trying to get meetings and things like that. So over a period, that started getting some results. So initially, I was trying to, do multiple things, nothing happened. And then this one I consistently started doing. Over a period, it started yielding results. So I started getting meetings. People started responding to invites, things like that. So a lot of good things happened because of this approach. And I think whatever we call now social selling or personal branding, I think I started doing that somewhere around 2017, 2018, that point of time. So yeah, we got into a couple of new accounts at that point of time through that approach also. So it was very rewarding from that standpoint. Even I got a couple of speaking opportunities which I could not go because I had to move on with another role. So all of this was a result of looking at what is the opportunities that are there, as well as how we can leverage social media, LinkedIn, to build brand authority, to build thought leadership content and things like that, which eventually got me into newer accounts and conversions.